truncate? Yeah, I should have just said shorten the show. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Are we live, Sarah? I mean, like live, because I'm on YouTube right now, and I don't see us. I just see my logo.
Oh, you on?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm sorry we're late, ladies and gentlemen. Please forgive us.
I am a professional skier
You know,
and a holistic health coach.
is that nephew over there?
Sorry.
Hey, sorry we late. Everybody was late today. And then we had some tech issues. But that's all right. I'm sitting in the studio right now with my brother, Dr. Russell Harrison, the creator, along with his nephew, of He Is Risen. Y'all know it. Hey, I'm sorry, brother. The brother whose package got destroyed, we gonna definitely get the I sent him the refund already.
No.
But now I gotta go to the post office and claim my insurance, because that guy sent me a picture of a ripped open box or packaging. And I said, what in the world? Now, he's gotten a few packages. So I think at some point, one of the male guys realized that there was something in there
That they can use.
that they could use.
A little salt and pepper in that.
A little salt and pepper. Dr. Russell and Nephew in the building. What up?
Right. Glad to be here, as always.
Hey, listen, if you guys haven't gotten hip to Dr. Russell's herbs, man, I don't know what to tell you, but you got to go to russellherbals.com and get hip. They have a whole detox package. Talk to us about your process, brother.
Okay. Well, basically, we have 4 Detox Pro programs. Phase 1 is basically for the intestinal tract, and I'm going to talk about the intestinal tract, mainly the colon and intestines. There's a lot of people that's just eating anything, regardless of what it is, and they have no concept as far as what that's doing to them. Mm-hmm. Basically, if that food doesn't leave their system, what happens is it rots in the system, and now we have what's called autotoxemia.
So they get delusional. They start acting crazy.
And that is the reward that you get from being packed and a lot of waste being in the system. See, if a person is eating consciously, his bowels are going to move 3 times a day if he eats 3 times a day. If it's not moving 3 times a day, they're going by that lie that they told us in school. If you eat three times a day, drink 8 glasses of water, if your bowels move once a day, you got a good bowel movement. But that's impossible.
So you need, for every time you eat,
Your
there
bowel
must
should
be
move.
a bowel movement.
Right, because if you ever checked out a baby, if you feed a baby and then you burp the baby, the next thing that the baby does is he poops right in your hand.
That's when we early on
Early.
in the human development. That's when milk go in, come right back out.
Right, but what happens is once you get past that stage and now you get associated with all these different foods that they say are good for you, they're basically geared to clog your system up. And that's the number 1 cause of ailments.
Sarah, they say they don't hear my mic. They say everybody else sounds amazing. They need to hear me.
Yeah. No, they can't hear you. It's just like, it's not as direct as them.
Oh, really?
But yeah, so
Testing 1 2 1 2. It's all good. Somebody said, "Man, I poop 4 times today." Then that means you're greedy.
And even if he did, it still doesn't mean that he's not constipated.
It doesn't mean that he's
Not constipated.
not constipated.
Right.
So you can use the restroom or have bowel movements and still be constipated?
Yeah, because of the typical American diet, because the foods it's because most of the foods that we eat here are dead foods. Anytime you cook food, you destroy the elements in it, or should I say the life
The
force.
nutrients.
Right.
All of
So when you're eating dead food, you're putting dead waste in your system that doesn't help anything.
Wow.
And so what happens is when you're eating something, let's say that your body calls for a certain vitamin or whatever, and you eat the foods that doesn't have it, those vitamins that's missing is going to be leached from your body. So you have to put the proper things into your system so they can be absorbed and they can be used properly by the body.
So when you say leached from your body, what exactly does that mean?
Your body already has these vitamins stuff in it.
So it might pull something out of your bones.
That's what
or
happens.
something and
That's
make you brittle.
what's I said. Yeah, correct.
Also, along with that, stress also plays an important role in your constipating. Also, so your stress levels. So you think if you're stressed and you're eating horrible, there's another combination.
Wait a minute. So you could be full of stress and anxiety and worry and fear and doubt and all of the stuff that everybday live with every day.
Mm-hmm.
And that could make you constipated?
Well, no, you are already constipated. So that brings it on. And if you continue eating that way, and you wonder why you stress out all the time, that's the reason why. It's not the actions that go on outside of what we're dealing with. It's what's going on inside of you.
Wait, somebody said here, look, they gotta ask you this.
Sure, ask me.
Imad Al-Bukhati says, I have the Russell herbal stuff I bought 8 months ago and didn't use. What's the shelf life on them? Why do you care? You didn't use them.
No.
You got it sitting on the shelf for 8 months. Boy, people crazy as hell.
Open that box up and get busy. They're still good. Open that box up and get busy. And call me if you have any questions, please.
What happened to they just took my whole microphone in the middle of the show.
So,
No, I'm awake.
is this some fucking stuff?
Hey, are we in Mercury retrograde? What are we in? Where the planets at?
We in the Inglewood retrograde.
We in the Inglewood retrograde. Somebody say, Imad Al-Bukhati says, I want to use them, though. He wants to use the herb.
Get busy.
He said, get busy, man. Don't just... Somebody said, them things selling like hotcakes. We still got like a bag and a half.
Oh, we got plenty of supply.
Yeah.
We keep the supply going.
We still got like a bag and a half of the green pills. If y'all want them, you know what you got to do to get them. And somebody said the green pill is too damn strong. What?
Take half of it.
Take half of it. Let's see, Dr. Russell Herbal's fatigue pack got my mom's back on her yoga.
Good.
So you
Happy
have
to
a
hear it.
fatigue pack?
For sure.
Tell me about it.
See, fatigue comes from, again, waste in the system. Everything comes from waste in the system. You clean the waste out, the blood changes, and now you have the energy that you need.
Hold on, let's get this together. Testing 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Somebody said the word is out. UPS is on high alert.
No, the U.S. Post Office.
USPS.
Post Office.
They said it's on high alert. They know now.
Them
Them green pills is in the mail. Interception. Oh, they Merton Hanks out there, boy.
Cold shot.
Hey, listen,
want
if
the
you
product.
want the herbs, all you got to do is Cash App your brother Zoe Williams, $71 to my Cash App, $ Zoe what Netter. That's $60 for the pill. That they roughly in the bottle you get 10 pills. That's $6 a pill, and $11 for shipping and handling. Now, several people try to get it, and they don't follow the instructions. The instructions are quite simple. Cash App. In the Cash App, put your address, right? Then email me your address. Why so many steps? It's real simple. Your Cash App got a different name than your email. You want me to ship it to your real name? It's 4 different names. So if we just follow the shit, like I said,
Extra blessed 89.
you know what I'm saying? All you got to do is put your email or put your mailing address in your Cash App, and then email me your mailing address, and I'll ship it right on out. There's a brother who ordered some books. Big Red, Brother Red, I got your books. You never sent your address. Buddy sent me an email saying, yo, I ordered some books. And then I responded and said, you never sent your email address. Or your mailing address. He never responded back. Wow. Big Red, you got to send me your mailing address, brother, and then I'll ship your books out. All right. Somebody said, could you go into your deep lung product? And the purpose for it.
All right, the deep lung product is formulated to clean the lungs of waste and toxins and mucus and things like that.
This is Roger Ragland. He says, tell us about the Deep Lungs tonic. Just got mine in the mail today.
Okay. Well, use the deep lung tonic two times a day, in the morning and afternoon. And if it's possible for you to do some deep breathing first thing in the morning and before you go to bed, that would help tremendously.
And for instance, I got the deep lung in my package.
Mm-hmm.
And what I recognized was if you have mucus or any of that, or if you feel like you're getting sick or something, you get a little of that deep lung and that antiviral and that anti-plague.
Just go break it up.
You put a little of that together, it's a different situation.
Oh, yeah.
In a matter of days, it's gone.
Gone.
So that's what it's for, brother. They in there asking you questions. He said, thank you, fam. They asking questions.
Well, please ask, 'cause I'm here now.
Normally I'd be looking up here at the
Right.
screen, but the screen is off today because, you know, we've had some weather, some crazy weather. We had a blizzard. That don't even sound right. Los Angeles had a blizzard. It was a tornado too?
Yeah.
What?
Especially out here.
Hey man, they in there, they got your, look, they done put your link in. Look, they got Russell Herbals.
Ooh, great.
They love you, man. They love you. Let me ask you some questions though.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I heard, what are some quote unquote supposedly healthy things that are really unhealthy? Like they're marketed as healthy foods and
Like what, for instance?
like tofu. I heard tofu wasn't healthy because it produces
Soy, estrogen.
estrogen.
So for a man, it's not good.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, which means you're gonna have some prostate issues and other things like that because you're dumping female hormones into a male body. Now, soy can be used in a different way if it's fermented. There's a difference. Now, I'm associated with a product that's a fermented soy product that actually boosts the immune system 700 times what it is.
Really?
Yeah, so it's different forms of it. But the tofu is It's used for extra protein, but for men, I don't think men. My feelings is I don't think that men should eat it.
So, but if you flip it and use it the way you use it, is it safe for
yeah,
men?
it's completely safe. In fact, it's opposite. It does opposite. In fact, it helps the body if it's fermented. It's almost like, I'll give you another example. I mean, like cabbage is good by itself, but fermented cabbage is even better because you see all these products out that they have is like probiotics and stuff. That's just garbage because before it can get down into your gut, it's already destroyed.
Right,
So,
all of the nutrients.
But
are
if you
taken
eat a
out.
little bit of sauerkraut throughout the day, that's putting the proper enzymes back into your intestines, the probiotics. Just cabbage. I mean, just sauerkraut, which is fermented cabbage.
What, like kimchi?
Yeah, something like that.
Kimchi.
Another form of it.
Is that really fermented?
Yeah.
What is the process of fermenting soy? Do they just age it?
They age it. It's aged for a long time. They put it in the barrel and it's buried for years.
Really?
Yeah.
So I never knew that there are different usage for soy. I tend to stay away from it. Somebody said sauerkraut and kimchi.
Kimchi, that's right.
Interesting. So let me ask this.
See, there's lots of ways that we can use foods. It's almost like with the gold dust. I got different foods in there, nuts and seeds that are basically geared to help the body in certain ways.
Vanetta Colbert, I'm sending out your package of gold dust today. People are buying the gold dust. They like the gold dust.
Because it works. Listen, if it works and it's going to help the body out, that's all I'm about.
Yeah. If you want the gold dust, it's the same process as getting He is Risen.
But it's just
RZN. It's the same process.
same process, but it's getting more nourishment for the system.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a question, and it's like a girl question. Though.
Sure.
Like I saw on Instagram, it's this chick. She's like has something called vaginamins, but basically it's like boric acid in a suppository. You just stick it up your butt. But is that safe? Is that something that?
Well, I don't know anything about that product, but I have a suppository as well for women. I have all that, but it doesn't contain boric acid. It contains herbs. And
Boric acid sounds
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah, that's what. When I looked at the thing, I was like, what
Ain't that what you put down for roaches?
I thought so.
Exactly.
They're trying to put the lights out. Turn the lights out.
They got a boric
It's like
acid
very, very popular right
suppository.
now. It's like a very, very popular thing, like on Instagram and everything like that. And I know, like,
Somebody's asking more questions, Dr. Russell. They said,
Sure.
Dr. Russell, does your blood type play a role in what you should eat?
I'm like this. If you're eating proper foods, your blood type is going to be what it is. I'm about getting that blood as clean as possible. So it is. So again, I don't really go by that. I go by cleansing the internal organs. So whatever your blood type is, it is what it is. But that's not what I do. I'm into cleansing the organs, so your health is going to be better overall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Right. Now, for someone who's never detoxed, what would you suggest is the starting point for them?
The phase one, because most people have a constipation problem, and in this society, they basically send out information or commercials to constipate you. Anytime you see a commercial, they got food and something to drink right there, which is something that is definitely not supposed to be done. You're not supposed to eat and drink at the same time. So with that and with the foods that are basically dead foods, it's just going to constipate you. So by getting the intestinal tract cleansed first and foremost, that's going to open your brain enough to see what you've been doing in the past is wrong, and then that will allow you to move on to get those other things taken care of. So they can start at phase one, which is the intestinal tract. The phase two also contains the intestinal tract, but it also cleans the colon, liver, and kidneys now. So we're moving up the scale. With colon, liver, and kidneys, colon. Full body is going to be third. Now, if you have an extreme problem like a situation where they're very toxic, then we do the full moon detox. If they have poor immune system or certain ailments that that has allowed his system to break down really bad, then we go here. But everybody that I work with, it has helped, it has worked, and as long as it works, we're going to keep improving. Mm-hmm. And the way I make my herbs, they're very, very strong. And if something works, I feel this is the best thing that someone should keep doing to improve their health.
Right. So he said, how much is the phase? Roger, does it tell you how much it is on the website? Mm-hmm. Go to the website, Roger. They done gave you the website right here, www.russellherbals.com. Please support this Black-owned business. I use it myself. I'm starting my detox March 1st.
We are.
You on too?
I'm on too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, then there you go.
Oh, and by the way, what we're going to do this year is we're going to have a sale on the detox programs for spring break. So you'll get that information on the website soon. It'll be a chance to save a little money and get yourself together at the same time.
How about it?
Yeah.
How about it? And in the meantime,
do y'all have anything for like groups or something? Like people that want to, they're more motivated by like a group of people doing it?
Yeah, that would be good. That'd be good. Sure.
Online,
yeah.
Sarah always want to have a party. You see, she done got her hair done. Now she want to have a detox party. You know how stinky that party gonna smell? Especially when you get to step 4 and you done put all the onion, garlic?
The garlic and everything.
Oh, Lord, step 4 gonna have that little party stinking bad, man. Don't do that, Sarah.
It's gonna be good after a week.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody's mind gonna be clear and everything, huh?
I ain't even gonna lie. That's step 4. Shit.
That liver.
That liver flush, boy.
That's like that's why you see us doing it almost every day.
It's so strong.
I know, but
that's when we have commercials on the show.
I have to sit down. I drink as much as I can, and I just sit it down and then go sit on the couch, man. Like, God damn.
No, but
I can do all the way to all the steps, but 4.
No, but you hit that major filter.
Yeah, man.
That major filter that's really connected to everything. So you're hitting a major thing here, you know.
That's the kidney flush.
No, the liver.
The liver flush. I swear to God, I just be like, yo. Like the whole mix of all the liquid stuff. That's one thing.
I know. But when
then
you
the
drink
herbs.
You can smell
that second drink is, man, yeah, I know.
Shit, I just.
Yep, the second drink is the one. You want the liver, gallbladder, and the parasite, and all those other ones.
Jeez, man, I be feeling defeated.
Hey, but
You should be feeling enlightened.
Fuck.
You know,
feeling better though.
No, but I will say this: of all detoxes, it hasn't been the uncontrollable, just having the shit all day long type thing. It ain't been that.
No.
It's you do it in the morning, or for me, 3 p.m. It's either early in the morning or 3 p.m. And as long as I plan to be home at those times,
you're good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, but it works like clockwork for me. Somebody said, "Let the hate flow through you."
See, and Yogi Fish agrees with me that detox parties are gonna become a thing. Thank you. You heard
A
it.
detox party. I don't think that's ever going to become.
Well. I think it might be good because for some people that have a problem with drinking stuff, we can say, all right, we on stage 4 now. Everybody get ready for it with their liver flushing. Let's drink 1, 2, 3. Drink.
Oh, you mean a party in the sense of drinking the shit together?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
a Zoom, like community type thing.
Yeah.
Like we all, I mean, some people may come on a Zoom in the restroom, but it's okay.
Yeah, see, that was where my mind
Zoom in
went.
the
My
restroom.
mind went right there like, hey, Sarah's in the bathroom. Can you hear her? Like, no, I don't want to be a part of nothing like that. I don't want to see that.
You act like you just showing off your new pictures in there, but it's a whole situation.
All right, let me do this real quick. We got some. Dr. Russ is here. We're gonna just promote Dr. Russ's businesses today, and we're gonna do that throughout the show as we talk about our current events. Let's just talk about Floyd Mayweather real quick. Brother had a fight yesterday. Beat the Kool-Aid out of somebody. I think he's like 45 now. He still looks great. He's still really sharp. And now they're trying to blow it up like nobody came to see him or that he's somehow irrelevant. Why do you think they try to do that to the brother?
I just feel any time that a man has a chance to make that much money and has that much power in his abilities, I just feel that they don't think that he deserves it or he shouldn't get it or whatever. But I feel as long as that man can function the way that he can at that level, even though it's not at the top level that he's been doing, if he's doing something that he loves to do, let him do it.
Let him do
I mean, they don't do it. They don't say anything to musicians. They don't say anything to anybody else. Now, if it was Rocky Marciano,
That's right.
they would say, let him keep fighting.
Let him keep fighting.
I'm saying that only because when they pulled Joe Louis out, when Joe Louis was in his damn near 50s, man, to fight that man, and he's
right.
and he's talking about he got great because of that. I don't think that. I don't think so. So, again, I just think if somebody has the ability and they're mentally stable and they can still function properly, why not?
Let him make his money. Neff, your thoughts? Because I seen you in the ring too. You gotta use your microphone.
I don't know. It's a vicious cycle, man. You can reach a certain point and you're put to that point. And they're gonna kind of rub the wrong word or create a different picture of somebody that is very capable, like you said. I mean, he's of age. Okay, somebody don't show up, but that's not taking anything from him. So I think we need to probably look past what they're writing and just keep supporting them. That's my solution.
Yeah, somebody said he's robbing the bank, and you gotta love it. I love it. I want him to keep fighting
And make all the money he
exhibitions and make as much money as he can, and make sure they pay you up front. I don't give a damn. Nobody show up.
Everybody else doing it. I mean,
Everybody else robbing.
yeah. I mean, really robbing.
Let Floyd, and at least Floyd is entertaining.
And he got the skill.
Let Floyd rob you, white people,
Man.
like y'all robbed
Yeah, for real.
the Brown Bomber. Why the Brown Bomber, 72 years old, still fighting?
Man.
Why he still owed taxes and managers robbed him? And it was Frank Sinatra who had to take care of the Brown Bomber. A lot of people don't know that. Frank Sinatra paid some taxes, gave him some bread, because he saw him in Vegas and was like, "What you doing here, champ?"
Wow.
And Champ was down bad.
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra was. So he's 72 getting in the ring with goddamn Rocky Marciano. If y'all let that white man make the money and you let Joe Louis just go broke and just go into obscurity, shit. Frank Sinatra paid for his funeral.
Yep. Sure did.
Come on, man. Let Floyd continue to make his bread.
Yep.
No, but you don't like Floyd. You know why you don't like Floyd? Because he beat your system. He beat your system. He stayed young. He stayed pretty. He stopped getting hurt. He didn't get hurt.
Yep.
And he was the biggest draw. And he beat your biggest champions at the time. He beat all of them. So you mad? Oh, come on, man. I'm upset about that. I'm really upset. Just let him make his money. Continue to make your money. Also, we got to go over to this story. I don't know if you guys will be able to talk about this, but Ciara will. Ciara You have to chime in on this. I want to know your opinion because you're a woman.
Okay, yes, I've been told.
Ciara got her hair done today, so what's happening is Ciara wants to be extra sassy. There's a lot of sassafras around Ciara this morning because she done came in whipping her hair and giving herself whiplash because her hair's done. She's uber flirty with the guests. Hello, hi, my name is Ciara. You know. There's a lot going on with Ciara right now. So Ciara is married with children, and she's facing backlash after teasing a new song for girls that don't need no man. And she all fully married with children, happy, got a good, situation. And some of Ciara's fans aren't too happy about her new single, that the sister just released, suggesting that the lyrics are hypocritical of the lifestyle she herself lives. You married and happy, you should not be promoting you don't need a man when you got a man who's doing what men do, right? In a recent post on Instagram, the Goody singer and dancer teased her new song entitled For the Girls, where she is seen singing in the studio. This is for the girls getting money. This is for the girls that don't need no man. This is for the girls who's in love with they self. This is for the girls who did it by they self. Now,
Very interesting.
Russell Wilson bought all of Ciara's publishing and gave it to her. That's what husbands do. That's a man business, right? That's my woman. Let me go get all of her publishing and give it back to her. So she can make money off of her own creative work.
Makes sense.
Own her masters now.
Makes sense. Keep it in the family.
Husband bought the masters and gave it to his wife. It does seem a bit hypocritical when you put that together. You live in a totally different lifestyle than what you're pushing in your records. Now, my question, Ciara, is this propaganda? Who told her to sing that kind of song? Or is that still the narrative? Is that the hot narrative? Girls, I don't need a man. Women, I don't need a man. Boy, I tell you right now, in 2023, women are weird and different. It's a whole different movement going on.
Delusional, bro. That delusional. He goes back to that colon again.
Everybody need a detox. I suggest phase 2. Wait, 2.5. Get all of 2 and then half of 3. Go ahead, Ciara.
I think, well, first of all, I don't think that women should be getting their mantras or their anthems from my goodies singers. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, she's
Level
not
up.
the first one to do it.
Level up. Level up. Level
She's
up.
not the
Level
first
up.
one to do it. Like the people in the chat room were talking about. Beyonce did it. No one really said anything, but all my independent ladies and all that kind of stuff. But
yeah, it's a trope. It's a narrative,
Yeah.
and it's real. And no disrespect, but listen, is it hypocritical?
Yes.
Let's just start right there. Is it hypocritical?
Absolutely, because you're trying to empower women that are not in your situation and try to steer them away from receiving. Because remember, she had Ciara's prayer. Remember that? Where it was talking about how she prayed for her husband,
Right.
and now you're trying to do the opposite. Like,
Well, maybe she's trying to hit all the audiences. That sounds like good business to me.
no, but it's not. Especially,
I'm gonna hit the
especially
married
younger women
people,
are
the
so
married women. I'm gonna make
influenced.
songs for married women. I'm gonna make songs for single women. Maybe that's her approach, Sarah. What are your thoughts?
The thing is, she has children. She would not give that same advice to her daughter.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So why would you put it out for the masses? If it's not good for my own family, why would I put that out there like that? You're a mother now. Well, you've been a mother for a long time. And
That's fair.
it's like, people have to be more responsible for their lyrics.
That's fair. That's fair. But
I don't listen to her, no way.
Nazarene X called it coochie capitalism. What in the world?
To me, she's no worse than when they were dogging Kevin Samuels for what he was talking about. Now you trying to price your pussy out the game. You're trying to think that it's way more than you think that it is worth. You have to be more of a woman, because if you're not a whole woman, fuck being independent. You need to find yourself first.
Cool Guy P, Sarah. Our guy Chris Purnell, Cool Guy P, 215 in the chat room says, I think it's hypocritical of all the people who are calling Ciara hypocritical. That was a little circular logic right there, but how so, Chris? Let us know. I want to hear your perspective on it. Somebody said, what about Luther? Interesting observation. Luther is gay. What? I don't even. You can talk. Who are they talking about?
Why they bring the Vandross in?
They talking about Luther Vandross? Well, let's do a poll real quick.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Let's do a poll. Everybody in the chat room right now, we got over 400 people in the chat room right now. Everybody in the chat room, put up an emoji, yes or no, or put up a N or a Y. Do you think it's hypocritical? N or Y? N for no, Y for yes. I just want to see where everybody is on this. N for no, Y for yes. Because let me just say this. Oftentimes, when you're in entertainment, the person you're projecting, that ain't who you really are.
Correct.
So for who she's trying to be, that might make sense for the brand she's trying to put together. Yeah. And then a lot of times, these artists who you consider to be like these genius, let me get to that. There's a lot of motherfuckers throwing the word genius around. It's very few geniuses. Okay?
Very few.
Prince, motherfucking genius. Stevie Wonder, motherfucking genius. Ray Charles, motherfucking genius. James Brown, motherfucking genius. Michael Jackson, motherfucking genius.
What about Elvis?
Just regular no, they ain't no motherfucking genius. What Elvis is motherfucking cornbread. That's what Elvis is. That motherfucking cornbread. So we throw genius around too much. A lot of artists, and I would say artists such as a former A&R, when I see Ciara, I go, wow, this is a pretty girl. And then I listen, I go, oh, wow, there's talent there. She can dance. She can sing a little bit, you know. No, she can really dance now.
Oh, she's an excellent dancer.
She's an incredible entertainer.
She a black rose.
So we tend to put together a package. We go, well, what are the weaknesses? Let me hear you sing. Oh, not Whitney. You know, right off the top. Not Whitney, not Shaka Khan, but still can sing. So now you start packaging. Okay, so we need to put some, do you write? Because somebody of Ciara's caliber might be a better writer, you see what I'm saying, than they are a singer. So we go, okay, the writing is taken care of. Or sometimes it's the reverse. A great singer might need a writer, because not everybody has every talent. So you start putting the pieces together. And I say all of that to say, she might be in a position to where she's being told what to sing.
Or
somebody's presenting records like, yo.
She might be looking for the money too. That might be something that sells.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but how much money, like, do you? I mean, your husband is a future Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
you know
but she may want her own.
She got
Come on.
She still may want her own.
Come on,
you
dog.
understand what I'm saying, bro? They so delusional now. They want their own thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
They need a detox. That's why they delusional, man.
Know that.
If you want a clear mind, you have to clear that gut. You got to cleanse it all out. I'm telling you. My mind was clear as fuck for a good 6-8 months. Then I said, man, I want a chicken sandwich, man. Let me go. I got a chicken sandwich, and within moments, my shit was fuzzy. I started forgetting shit. I was on high for 6 months.
And it's always like that. It's like reach out, and then you think that for some reason, it's almost like you have this fear of taking that next step further, and then you want to do something to bring yourself down that you recognize or that you're used to.
Right.
Next time, get there, get the chicken sandwich in your hand. Do this, Zoe. Fuck a chicken sandwich. I'm gonna take that next step.
Boy, but they got chicken sandwiches with Chipotle sauce.
My Lord.
And I've been watching.
They got some chicken with macaroni cheese in it.
Let me tell you something, man. I've been watching these videos of these motherfuckers making them crawfish boils. I ain't never had crawfish in my life.
Are you serious?
But I saw that crawfish boil. I said, what the fuck? It's platinum. What you know about that paprika? I said, oh shit. What is that? I need to find some crawfish.
No, you gotta go to Houston to get you, or Louisiana to get you some.
I'm telling you, I saw them videos, and now I'm addicted. I be watching the videos every time. There's some white dude. He said, put that shit on a cracker. I said, I gotta eat some goddamn crawfish.
They got it.
Do you think that social media has encouraged bad eating habits because of the amount of food porn that's out there?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some porn.
I've seen pornos with food.
No. It's like I've seen some sites where people get on there with like they got big piles of food and they just eating like gluttons. And I look at the views.
Millions.
Yeah, millions.
For real.
And they just eating.
Yeah, it's big.
Man.
It's a big girl on OnlyFans. She gets millions of dollars, and men pay for her to watch her eat food.
Just eat food.
But
Mine is coming soon.
What do they call that? Is that called like ASMR or some? What is that?
No, it's called Fat Bitches Eating Food. It is.
It's called Fat Bitches Eating Food.
see what it came down to, huh?
Yeah, and it's like they pay more to have it drop a little.
Wow.
It's weird.
Said crayfish or bayou roaches.
Oh, they are.
But that's listen. They call them mud bugs.
They're mud bugs.
River roach.
But they put their seasoning on it.
And see that's the key. The seasonings.
Kills me.
It's always all these restaurants. It's not the food. It's the seasoning that they use.
Really?
Yeah. So if you go to the restaurant supply house, which is where all the restaurants get their stuff from.
Yeah.
You walk in there and just take a tour. You walk out there, you're sick. It's horrible. Disgusting.
But this shit looks good as hell.
Yeah. That's
Just hit it with that Dietary.
Yeah.
But is there a difference between like seasoning and flavor? Like extracting flavor from the
It's just an enhancement of flavor that you want to put on there. That's all it is.
Well, you know what? I think
because most people, as far as meat, most people could not eat meat just plain.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
I
not
think
gonna do
most of us have never really tasted our food.
Because if you did, you couldn't eat it.
I believe it. I believe it.
But I like the halal. What was it?
No, just eat some
Girl, you ain't Muslim. Don't ever say halal in public.
with no seasoning on it at all. Cook a steak with no seasoning on it and eat it. Cook a chicken like that. You not eat it. No, you're not gonna eat it.
People in here front, they like they bottom feeders. They talking about mud bugs.
They
Black
do.
folk eat crawdads. Don't act like you don't get country on you. Crawdad. You eat a crawdad. I know you eat a crawdad. Don't listen, man. But I've never had one in my life.
Me either.
Well, I'm allergic, so I haven't, but I've smelled them.
What?
No, I get invited to Crawfish Boys, but they normally have fish fries along with it, so that's how I eat it.
Somebody said a lobster is an ocean roach,
Right.
but most of y'all pay high dollar for it all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be sucking on the crawfish head.
I know.
Somebody said lobster used to be poison food. Listen, the bottom line is, whatever they put in that grocery store for your ass, something wrong with it. I'm telling you, something is wrong with it.
Mimi says there's so many nutritionists in the chat today.
There's so many who?
Mimi says there's so many nutritionists in the chat today.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the only person I trust on this whole herb and cleansing and detoxing is Dr. Russell.
Yeah.
Dr. Russell said, hey man, you do know that phase 3 is you're gonna have to go raw with the food. I said, Dr. Russell, I can't go raw with it. I said, there's no way I can do that, brother.
Spring and summertime, you probably can.
With seasoned condoms.
I said, brother, now hold on. Let's discuss this. Let's negotiate. I said, can I have some salmon? He said, okay, you can put salmon in a salad. He shouldn't have told me that because I had a salad with salmon every day for 30 days. Every day I ordered a salad from Simply Salad. I said, I want, and see, let me tell you something. This is a good way to take advantage of white folk when they ain't looking. They got a whole setup where you make a salad as wild as you want it to be. I put 37 ingredients in that motherfucker. I want apples, cranberries, walnuts. I want quinoa. I put everything in there. You understand?
You ate the
and then put some salmon on top of it. For $19. I said, oh, this is great. I do this shit every day. My shit have 46 ingredients in it. You hear me?
Hey, that's a good thing.
Then they got hip to me and was like, say,
What are you doing?
this is a 15-pound salad, nigga, for $16. What we doing? We got to stop this nigga. Whoever this nigga is order.
I said, look at him. He's walking around getting all
Yeah.
Piled it on.
But no, I did that for 30 days. And I was doing it wrong. But I lost 25 pounds. That first run, I lost 25 pounds and I felt great. So I think you guys should check out Dr. Russell. Go to russellherbals.com and really support his brand. This is a black-owned business, and I want to see it reach heights that we never thought possible, because this is something that we, especially in our community, we still got a toxic relationship with slave food. Slave food is... Listen, I had some slave food at the turn of the year.
Slave food. Wow, this just sound horrible.
Tastes good, huh?
My homeboy, who's a chef, man, he made...
Slave food.
You know, we got traditions. He made some red beans and rice.
My Lord.
He made some black-eyed peas and rice with duck bacon in it.
Man.
Oh, that's fancy.
You see, I waited a few months before I told you about this. I'm sorry.
No, bro, it's all a transition. I don't expect you to flip flop overnight, brother. You know.
Listen, man, I beat the shit out of them black-eyed peas and duck bacon. I said, this is a tradition in our community. This is how you usher in luck.
I need all of that.
Oh, I have a question. So if
504
like,
Gusto, hold on one second,
Go
man.
ahead, sorry.
504 Gusto says, I'm on the site now. What herbs should I buy for detox?
Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Choose one of those.
Phase 1, phase 2,
Or
or phase 3.
Phase 3 is the
big
monster.
deal,
Is the
yeah.
monster. That's the one that'll set you apart.
instead of getting away from like the manufacturer processed like seasoning, what are some natural spices that actually enhance flavor in food?
Well, go to the health food store. You can use those same spices. Make sure that they're organic. If you do that, you're fine, because the other ones aren't, and they could have fillers in it and things like that. Yeah.
Who regulates what's organic? Do they? Can organic be a lie?
Yeah.
Because you know,
Yeah. It can be a lie.
motherfuckers will create a term.
And speaking of that, we just got involved with a black-owned farm
Yes.
that grows all organically grown vegetables and fruits and things like that. So we are going to introduce that to our customers and clients who would like